Hello and welcome to Gaslighting 101. Now, I bet you're wondering, what is this series? Well, this series is about going over the people who are gaslighting masters. And I decided to start off with the one and only Emperor Palpatine. Yeah, Emperor Palpatine, that's it. Or Senator Palpatine. And I would just want to say that the reason why I'm doing this series is because basically I saw this other YouTuber doing something similar. He'd done the round table and other stuff. You should check him out. I would put a YouTube link and channel picture up on the screen somewhere. I don't know where. Anyway, it got me this idea of who's the most famous gaslighter in fiction. Now, there are rules. First, we have to go by the simple rules. And I'm making these rules as I get along, but whatever I say in this video will have to remain as the rules for all the other videos. He's basically manipulating an entire galaxy. Now we have the Wikipedia on this side here of the Imperial galaxy of their control, and the legends on this side. Whichever one you prefer, well, that's up to you. I'm gonna go for this one because this was made before Disney, and Disney tends to screw things over. Anyway, I got some examples to show you as well. So, let's get to them, shall we? We're going to be watching this this 4-minute clip. I'm probably going to get copyright striked or something like this, so who knows what happens. Anyway, it's Star Wars Episode 1, I don't know why I said Palpatine. The Phantom Menace Palpatine Manipulation 4K Ultra HD. Star Wars Sega Latin America. Anyway, that's them. You can go to their channel if you want to watch the entire thing. Anyway, I'm going to be skipping to the parts of manipulation. Let's go. Start. Let's see.
There is no civility, only politics.
The Republic is not what it once was.
The Senate is full of greedy, squabbling delegates.
Right there. Right there. That is manipulation and gaslighting. How can you actually assume that every single senator is what he said they are? And this is episode 1. Episode 1, baby. I forgot the rules. Right, so rules. Basically, manipulation. Basically, gaslighting and manipulation overall. And what makes them so good at this is rule 1. How many people are you manipulating? Okay? That makes sense, right? How many people are you manipulating? Fair enough? Yeah, yes. Rule 2. In order to be a good manipulator, you have to not get caught. And if you do, manipulate yourself out of it. 3. Being successful. So you got widespread, getting yourself out of situations and being successful. And now we're going to keep it simple and keep with these 3 rules. So that way I don't get too complicated. So right now, there we go. So right now we're basically seeing manipulation. Just manipulation up to yet.
There is no interest in the common good.
I must be frank, Your Majesty. There is little chance the Senate will act on the invasion.
Chancellor Valorum seems to think there is hope.
If I may say so, Your Majesty, the Chancellor has little real power. He is mired by baseless accusations of corruption. The bureaucrats are in charge now.
What options have...
Okay. Have you heard that? He said that the boss of the Senate has no power. That is fact. He pretty much has no power. We will see that later on for this video. What might be true or not, there is no evidence suggesting that there is, that he is corrupt and manipulated. We don't know, because there is no proof on that I know of, and I'm not too much of a researcher to go and deep dive, so what I'm going to base my facts off is from the movies and the TV shows and series and stuff. So basically, when it came to the galactic map and that, we're more than likely going for the Wikipedia. But to be honest, there's loads of different maps of what the Empire controlled, so I don't know which one is true or not. So if anyone knows, let me know, or send me a link to it. But anyway, just yeah. Anyway, let's think.
Have we?
Our best choice would be to push for the election of a stronger Supreme Chancellor, one who could control the bureaucrats and give us justice. You could call for a vote of no confidence in Chancellor Valorum.
Now, this is manipulation of power. I'm bullshitting, but this is manipulation though. He is planting seeds of doubt, and not just that, he's also planting the seeds of how to get rid of that doubt, right? That is crazy. He's planting seeds on the problem that could or could not be there, but he's also planting the seeds of the cure for that problem.
He's been our strongest supporter.
Our only other choice would be to submit a plea to the courts.
The courts take even longer to decide things than the Senate.
Unless we're going to real world politics, then that is usually true, unless the government around the world has a alternative agenda. We don't know, but we haven't seen the government moved so quickly on a decision like the digital ID system ever in history, because this is the quickest that any government pushed forward for anything. Pardon me.
I present Queen Amidala, recently elected ruler of the Naboo, who speaks on our behalf.
See? He put the seeds in there and stuff. Now, watch the outcome.
Honorable representatives of the Republic, I come to you under the gravest of circumstances. The Naboo system has been invaded by the droid armies of the Trade.
I object! There is no proof! This is incredible!
Public, and on the payroll of the Trade Federation, I might add. This is where Chancellor Valorum's strength will disappear.
The point is conceded. Will you defer your motion to allow a commission to explore the validity of your accusations?
I will not defer. I've come before you to resolve this attack on our sovereignty now. I was not elected to watch my people suffer and die while you discuss this invasion in a committee. If this body is not capable of action, I suggest new leadership is needed. I move for a vote of no confidence in Chancellor Valorum's leadership.
And just like that, manipulation 101. Everybody doesn't like it, but now there's a debate in it. half of the people don't want it. The other half do want it. Now we move on to evidence 2. Now, we basically, in episode 2, the counselor was like, politics, 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 manipulation, manipulation, manipulation. Jar Jar Binks, do this for us. Thank you very much.
Misa propose that the Senate give immediately emergency powers to the Supreme Chancellor.
Order! We shall have order!
It is with great reluctance that I have agreed to this calling. I love democracy. I love the Republic. The power you give me, I will lay down when this crisis has abated.
Manipulation again. Because he lied. And we've got proof of that in episode 3. And stuff like that. And that is the end of evidence of number 2. Evidence number 3. The start of the Empire. Now, at this point, he already got everybody on his side at this point. Right? So everybody's like, yeah, 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 go my lord, type of thing. Let's see what happens. By the way, this is Chancellor Palpatine, Galaxy Emperor speech, Star Wars Episode 3, Revenge of the Sith by Yulin. Go to him and bada bing.
And the Jedi Rebellion has been
To overthrow the Senate.
And the remaining Jedi will be hunted down and defeated.
The attempt on my life has left me scarred and deformed. But I assure you, my resolve has never been stronger. In order to ensure the security and continuing stability,
Wait for it.
the Republic will be reorganized into the first galactic empire for a safe and secure society.
And just like that, he manipulated every single motherfucker in the known planets or galaxy. 50-50, give or take. A few star systems. Anyway.
The recovered command...
That was evidence 2. I mean, no, 3. This is evidence 4. Star Wars The Bad Batch 2003, Palpatine arrest, Rampart in that many Star Wars clips. And go to them. Bing. Anyway, you'll see. Here, we'll be watching the whole thing. I'll go piece by piece.
The recovered command log from Admiral Rampart...
It's 2 years, so I'm going to watch the whole thing. Go to them if you want to watch it without my explanation and that stuff. So, and I'm going to be pausing it in different areas. Anyway.
Venator, which indicates his own ships caused the destruction of Tipoca City.
You know what? Since this is Emperor Palpatine's manipulation, I'm going to show you evidence. Like, this is like full-on evidence what the big bad boss is up to. basically, for those who haven't seen the Bad Batch, this is where the clones got basically after Order 66 was done, they wanted to replace the clones with stormtroopers. So they used whatever remaining clones and used their inhibitor chips to mind control them to destroy their home world. Pardon me, to prevent any more cloning from happening. What is actually a brilliant idea. But the thing is, though, the whole point of pointing this out is to show the reason why they need to keep the clones in power, instead of just like kicking them off and being like homeless veterans like today's world. The woman who showed the evidence is trying to help the clones, but unfortunately Palpatine manipulates the whole Senate into believing this. I'll show you.
I am deeply troubled by this recent revelation. My gratitude to Senator Chuchi for exposing a rogue element within our ranks.
Manipulation! Again!
Many lives have been lost, but I assure you, Admiral Rampart will face the consequences for his treachery.
Listen to this part. This is how he basically makes him like #1 in gaslighting.
He did not act alone. The fact that the clones under his command so blindly followed orders, inflicting such carnage without hesitation, gives me pause. Perhaps it is time for a change. Now, more than ever, building a strong galaxy requires protection and security. Due to the nefarious actions of Admiral Rampart and the immediacy of the bill on the floor today, it is my opinion that this legislation is our future. With this momentous act, we shall usher in a new era, heralded by the Imperial Stormtrooper.
So basically, as you could saw, we have evidence on deck. He is basically up to yet #1 gaslighter. Now, clearly, it's one of these two galaxies, or maybe more or less. I don't know. Either way, it's a pretty big area considering the amount of gaslighting he done, and that's a lot of manipulation. He pretty much convinced the entire galaxy. Parts in red that you see here, to his will, making him believe that he is the one and true boss, making him the absolute gaslighter champion up to yet. There'll be more later on in the series. So this is the end of this, so goodbye, farewell, and make sure you click that like button and subscribe. Or not, it's up to you. At this point, it's pretty much whatever. Bye bye.